Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name's Hey Margin and welcome back to Hey Donna Retro. And in today's video I want to mention two things that I've updated to this channel. The first one being, I've made a brand new playlist called Nostalgic Pieces. Let's have a look at this quick teaser. Ooh, fancy. Now, the reason why it's called Nostalgic Pieces is because that playlist contains all of my very old videos that I made way back in 2012 and 2013, between the 2 years of course. And those are the videos that never made it to YouTube, just because back then I didn't have a YouTube channel. And the reason why I didn't have a YouTube channel is because I didn't know YouTube was a thing back then, until later on in the year. So yes, I wanted to upload these clips to YouTube, just to, for the sake of showing you how old or how long I've been making Lego guns for. And again, I didn't plan to release these to YouTube, regardless of me mentioning those other things. But again, to keep them as like documentary. And yes, this is the first phone that I've ever used, and the phone that was used to record those videos. Yes, the videos that you'll see in the future from this device, yes, they look horrible, they look dated, they look unwatchable or whatnot. But again, they're there for the sake of, history, and for how long I've been making Lego guns for. And I mainly use this to keep documentation and recordings and stuff, so yeah. And believe it or not, after 8 years of me not using this bad boy, it still works to this day. Pretty crazy. Let me prove it to you. I'll hold the power button on the bottom there, and it turns on. Ooh, fancy stuff. And the only reason why I got this phone was not because of its performance. Well, it's for the sake of having a phone that you can make phone calls with and messages, but it's this fancy light at the bottom. That's just an SD card issue, no worries. Yes, it does have a pen. And there you go. Let me just tilt it. As you'll see at the bottom here, these LED lights are interactable, so you can use them. As you'll see on the screen, if you can, you can actually, as you see, look how fancy this looks. It's so cool, and it does work the other way. If I go back, look how cool that is. That's so cool. That's the only reason why I got this pen, because it looks so cool. But anyway, enough of that. Yes, I plan to release those old videos like once a week, because they're all private at the moment, so you can't watch all of them. But there's like 100+ videos on there, so you're not really missing out a whole lot. So that's going to be enough for 1 year. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about this awesome YouTube channel art that my 3 friends have created. So let's have a look at that image right now. Now this image, oh my goodness, I would say that this has to be the best YouTube channel art that has to be published onto this channel, just because they were created by awesome people of mine, awesome friends, Lewis, Joe and Dwayne. Now, if it wasn't for those 3 peeps of mine, I would still not have updated my YouTube channel art to this day. So again, I'll have to thank them very much for creating this for me, even though they didn't have to, but they insisted regardless. So again, thank you so much for this awesome creation that you guys made for me, and for this channel too, for all of us in fact, because as you'll see, this clearly represents not only me as a person, but what I do for the channel nowadays, which is pretty neat. And I especially love the bottom portion of this picture, just because not only it's a grid 80s stereotypical style, but underneath all that is Lego stud layouts as well, which again represents the type of content that I make for this channel, which is mainly Lego, just because you guys mainly appreciate the Lego stuff that I do. But again, I do gaming, like it says on here, as a side thing, that is, in case if you get bored of Lego stuff and you just want to watch other types of content that I do on the channel. So that's that. And as you'll see in the background, you have your 4 pine trees, and each one holding a specific social media part or platform. I mainly use Facebook, but the other 3, like Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr, though they're there just for those people that use those specific platforms rather than Facebook. So again, spreading the word across all platforms. All that's all. And with the head of mine on the sun, in the background there, that is the only thing that I've added to this image. Just for the sake, you know, I wanted to add something to it. As you'll see closely, I don't know if you can see it, but as you'll see closely, I'm wearing funny shaped glasses. That's because I have these. Now these are the sunglasses that Lewis and Joe gave me as a souvenir from when they were at Spain as a holiday occasion, and they brought souvenirs back, and this was one of them, which I didn't expect them to give me a souvenir, which I am grateful for again. So thank you guys so much for giving me these glasses, which in fact they fit really well, so deal with it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
I just had to do that. Anyway, again, thank you guys for giving me these good old sunglasses. It really helps me out a lot. So, actually, it doesn't really help out the lot, but it's really cool aesthetic. It's a cool design. So, thank you very much. So anyway, that is all I have time for you guys today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on what you think of the brand new YouTube channel art design. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and including the old videos that I've just uploaded that were never uploaded back in 2012. Let me know your thoughts of those videos as well. And as always, enjoy the rest of your days. Salute!